We see them absolutely everywhere. Cameras, Wi-Fi access points, all kinds of sensors, mounted way up high on ceilings and walls. And yeah, they're essential. But have you ever really stopped to think about what it takes to install them, or service them, or, replace them when they go bad? The old school methods, ladders, lifts, the whole shebang, they come with a ton of hidden costs and dangers that might honestly surprise you. So let's just ask the big question right up front. How much are those ladders and lifts really costing your business? And I'm not just talking about the sticker price on a rental. No, no. We're talking about the full, often totally invisible price you pay in risk, in time, and in lost productivity. And this, right here, gets to the absolute heart of the problem. The old way of doing things is, well, to be blunt, it's broken. It's a system that's built on these outdated tools that just inject unnecessary danger and massive inefficiency right into your day-to-day operations. And these dangers, they create this whole domino effect. I mean, it starts with the obvious one, right? The high risk of falls. But that risk quickly spirals into higher insurance premiums and, of course, workers' comp claims. And those big lifts, they can chew up your floors and walls. Plus, the sheer physical strain on your technicians leads to fatigue, which, slows down work and makes mistakes way more likely. This slide really just lays it all out, nice and simple. You use a ladder, you're accepting a huge risk of falls. You bring in a lift, you often need 2 workers, a tech and a spotter, which instantly doubles your labor costs. And renting that equipment isn't just an expense, it brings delays into the picture. All of it just adds up to hours and hours of downtime. And what is downtime? It's just lost productivity. But what if you could just get rid of all of that? I mean, what if you could service a device that's 28 feet in the air with both of your feet planted firmly and safely on the ground? Well, this is where we get to shift from talking about the problem to talking about a truly revolutionary solution. So how does this whole thing work? Well, it starts with the first part of the system, this base mount. A technician installs this just one time. It can be secured to a wall, a ceiling, a pole, pretty much any surface you can think of. It holds the data connection, and once it's up there, it stays up there. The install is done, for good. Okay, now for the really cool part, the magic, if you will. The second piece of the system holds the actual device, your camera, your access point, whatever it is. And as you can see, it's designed to attach to a simple telescoping pole. So from the ground, a technician can just raise the device up and it clicks securely into that base mount, automatically connecting the data ports. It's that simple. So here's the bottom line. The Lgone Universal Mount is a 2-part system that completely changes the game. It lets you manage any of your power over Ethernet devices entirely from the safety of the ground. No more climbing, no more lifts, period. And that brings us to what is easily the most important impact of this whole innovation. We are talking about a full-on revolution in workplace safety, and it's all because you're simply eliminating the climb. Let's be perfectly clear about this. The single greatest benefit here is taking one of the most common and most dangerous causes of workplace injury, falls from height, and just designing it completely out of the equation for device maintenance. It's gone. And the good news just keeps rolling in. Getting rid of ladders means getting rid of all that physical strain. Removing heavy equipment protects your property. This can directly lead to lower insurance costs, and you don't have to worry about special lift certifications anymore, which makes training and hiring so much easier. Okay, safety is number one for sure, but the financial argument here is just as powerful. So let's take a look at the incredible return on investment you get when you innovate your process from the ground up. Just get a load of this number. Renting a lift for a single service call to touch one device one time can cost you up to $1,500, and that's before you even pay your technician. With the Lgone mount, that cost doesn't just get smaller, it completely evaporates. It's zero. And hey, speaking of technicians, this chart pretty much says it all. The old way often needs 2 people. With the Lgone method, it's a one-person job every time. You've just cut your direct labor costs in half for every single service call you make. That's huge. Now let's talk about the resource that's more valuable than anything else, time. And we're not talking about saving a few minutes here and there. We're talking about saving 3 to 8 hours per device. A task that could have eaten up an entire day is now done in just a matter of minutes. So you might be asking, how is that even possible? Well, look how ridiculously simple troubleshooting becomes. You connect the pole, you lower the device right down to your level, you do your work right there. Clean the lens, test it, swap the unit out, and then you just raise it back up. That's it. It's that fast and that simple. So yeah, the immediate savings are massive, but the strategic long-term advantages are where the system really shows its genius. This is all about building a smarter, more efficient infrastructure for the future. And really, this is about future-proofing your entire operation. The system is universal, so you're not locked into one brand of camera or sensor. It's scalable, so adding new devices isn't some huge operational nightmare. When you standardize your mounting system, training gets way simpler and faster across all your sites. And here's a big one, because maintenance is suddenly so easy, it will actually get done, which extends the life of your equipment. It even helps you reduce your carbon footprint by taking all those equipment rental trucks off the road. So at the end of the day, this leaves us with one final and I think really crucial question to think about. Are you really in control of your elevated devices, telling them when and how they get serviced? Or are they managing you? Dictating that you have to rent expensive equipment, that you have to accept safety risks, and that you have to lose countless hours of productivity? Turns out, the choice is now yours.